Across the country, changemakers are coming together to build something powerful, a community rooted in love, justice, and belonging. The beloved community cohort is more than a gathering. It's a movement, a practice, and a vision for a world where we care deeply for one another. This cohort brings together leaders, healers, artists, and advocates, all committed to transitioning from a world of domination and extraction to one of resilience and regeneration.
Well, we like to say Beloved Community is both our destination and our way forward. So the Beloved Communities Network is a continuation of work that Movement Strategy Center had done for about 6 years and dug into the inquiry, how do we transition from a world of violence, domination, and extraction to a world of love, resilience, and regeneration?
The idea of beloved community means at its core that it's honoring all life as sacred. It's recognizing that each person, each plant, each animal is worthy of being here.
That community is people that actually care about you. It's a community that care about the people that are going to come after you. It's a community that care about where you're going to be in the future, not just what they can get from you.
For months, these leaders have built trust and solidarity through shared learning and conversations. But this retreat is something deeper. It is a time to pause, to reflect, and to experience beloved community in action. Through healing practices, creative expression, and honest dialogue, the retreat becomes a living example of what's possible when we move with intention and love.
The reason we're bringing everyone into this retreat is really in service of connection in a deep relationship, in us embodying, right, these values, principles of beloved community. When we really experience and feel it ourselves, then we can continue to build that and bring that into the rest of the world.
One of the things that struck me when I came is people really were hungry with the question of like, how do we deepen and continue our relationships with each other? And I think each person here is here because they're holding a hope and a vision in particular communities in their home places.
What brought me to the Beloved Communities Cohort was my involvement in the workshop leading up to it, around the publication, around the concept and the intentionality of creating a beloved community as voiced by the great Dr. King, as a way to move in methodology and intentional community for the betterment of all people.
Being in person with people to feel their vibes, to hear their stories, and to just dream together is the biggest part.
The overarching themes that have been explored, like over each gathering, it felt like the thing that was being focused on was exactly something that we needed to hear. Like, I guess for me, it just reminded us, it's like, okay, we're not the only ones trying to figure it out, and it's just so encouraging.
We wanted our time to be very nourishing, right? So very nourishing and restorative in the company of beloved community, and also in the company of yourself, right? And in the medicine of your own essence and your own presence.
What I did not realize is that the embodiment practices actually speak volumes to the things that are already going on inside of me in ways that I'm actually tuning out and trying to avoid pain. And so learning ways in which I can be in tune with my body without letting my aches and pains and nerve damage control what I do is actually really helpful.
As facilitants, we have been like participating and then shifting into facilitator mode. And there was just a moment where it felt like I'm not facilitating for, I am like, these are my people, right? There was just a feeling of belonging and of that kind of holding the container, but with them, not for them.
What are some leaps I need to take? What are leaps that we need to take? How do we do that? And where are the opportunities to identify those gaps and then to accelerate those leaps, right? Leaping is expanding our capacity to transform because you're jumping, right, from one state of being to another into an unknown.
What's happening at the retreat is restorative. I came here exhausted, I came here tired, and I find that the retreat is giving me time to really reflect.
I feel safe with this cohort.
I feel safe with everybody around me to be open to say, you know what, I'm tired, you guys, I'm struggling a little bit, or could I use your guys' help to build a platform or create? And I know that I have a loving community that will support me.
We're talking about this beloved community. Well, what, if it's not beloved, what is it? Or what has our journey with community been, right? Where did we grow up, right? What were some of the formative experience? And then we started to call on our ancestors, right? We started to invite intentionally their wisdom to come forward and helping to guide, how we respond to this question, this curiosity we're holding.
Beyond the retreat, the cohort leaves a lasting impact. For many, it has reshaped how they approach their work, their communities, and themselves. It has provided tools, relationships, and wisdom that extend far beyond this space.
For those of us that practice with either altar setting or, when you're doing libation, like when I say invoke the names, I know the stories and whose names I'm invoking. And how can I live in a way where when my name is invoked and I'm remembered, that that is something that is a blessing and is a connection back.
It's so beautiful to see the breadth and depth of everybody in the cohort. And the hope is that in this shared experience and in this shared community, that these values and these ways of being and these ways of relating will ripple out.
This work does not happen alone. The beloved community is something we build together. If you're inspired by what you've seen, there are many ways to get involved. Whether by joining a future cohort, contributing resources, or practicing beloved community in your own life. Every act of care helps sustain this vision.
If somebody is watching this video curious about how they might support this work, first, I'd want to honor that curiosity, recognize that curiosity as a call, keep asking questions, reach out, right? We're all just people. We forget when there's systems and websites and all of these things that we think people are untouchable. But in the spirit of beloved community, we truly are deeply wanting to honor our humanity and be in relationship. So reach out.
If you wanted to get involved, yes, you can, fiscally, reach out and, donate, put money into it. But I would actually say to get involved, put your hands in here, put your ideas in here, speak, become a leader.
Give yourself that time to vision what that beloved community is for you and around you. Because you are the ones that will ripple it. And it starts with our family. If we can't ripple within our family, that is not going to go out into the community.
We are the revolution. We are what we need. We see our destination, a better way to be. We are the revolution. We are what we need. We see our destination. Beloved community. The community is moving. They're singing as they come. The strong carry the weak